Hi everyone. Oh my goodness, I haven't been on for a while and I'm so excited to start coming back on. I'm going to try and come on a little earlier than this. It's really hard because I'm in the UK, so I'll do the very best I can to come on about, I don't know, earlier anyway. Let's have a look and see who's here. Hi Marissa, Certified Princess Dasha. Who else have we got on here? Miami. How's everyone going? How is everyone feeling pre this eclipse, which is the solar new moon eclipse in Virgo? I'm a Virgo sun. I'm not feeling it too much yet. I don't know. Maybe some people will feel it a lot more than others if, you know, they need a lot of healing still to do. I think with me, I'm finding it's like I just have to keep stopping and remembering what I'm saying and who I'm saying it to and how I'm saying it, all the rest of it. So I'm not like, yeah, hi top flight, how are you? You're feeling strange. It's twin soul. Okay, let's get into today's live. Now I've called it a solar eclipse special. Um, I haven't really, I've had really bad jet lag for the past few days, so probably that's put me out of um, you know, whack a little bit. So anyway, here we are. Okay, let's have a look and see what's here for the collective for the new moon, which is tomorrow, and see what everyone needs to be. All in the upright, please, Spirit. Very nice. Okay. Let's see what's here. Hi, girl. Bye. Feeling it today. Miami. I'm okay. I was in the hospital this week. I think, oh, thank you, Jamie. Hi, Divine Timing. I think it's really important that we're very, like, between those eclipses not to manifest. I think it was such strong energy between the eclipses mainly, and a lot of busyness and a lot of well, it depends because something's going to happen differently to each person. So, you know, if you want to share what's been happening to you over the past couple of weeks between these, the full moon eclipse in, what was that, in Pisces. Okay. There's quite a bit of, oh, and the towers come out as the last card, so we're going to have to clarify that for sure. Right, let's have a look and see what's here. One more card. Oh, right. So things are definitely becoming a lot clearer. And if they're not, they will do. As the moon card is in the past, so there could have in the past been quite a lot of unknown sort of energy, like you weren't sure about things, weren't sure how to communicate certain things. I'm getting a lot of communication energy here on the table. We have some swords, we have quite a bit of air and water energy here. Actually, we only have air and water. Very interesting. No pentacles. We have swords, and even the Hanged Man is water. The Star is air energy. We have the Page of Cups. We have the Knight of Swords, more air energy. We have the Seven of Cups, air energy. The Tower, water energy. Queen of Swords, air energy. So air and water. I know this is in Virgo, this new moon. So it's definitely a good time without any pentacles being here to get grounded and to meditate, okay, and to make sure that you're keeping your feet on solid ground and not going too airy fairy or up in the air with things in your mind. The moon is whatever has been hidden in the past is definitely coming to light with the star in your present. I mean, this is beautiful. You have the star in your present energy right now. This is a realization and understanding of where you need to shift things and reprioritize things in your life. What energy you want to put into a person, a situation. Are you pouring out one of these, or as you pour out one of these urns here of water onto the earth, it is cultivating, it is supporting growth here. So your emotions are very much important right now and in play in regards to what you are experiencing, what you are speaking out as well, especially with this being air energy. So be very careful around this time with your emotions, with your emotional state, with how you express your information, what is hindering or helping. I actually feel that this is really helping. I think this is, with the Hanged Man in reverse, awareness of everything that's happening right now and the things that are being eclipsed out, or the things that you want to support being eclipsed out, because whatever effort you're putting into something that is going to be productive will bear fruit in the future. Okay, I mean, it may not happen immediately, but we are moving into this new experience. And the Aquarian star is, we are in the age of Aquarius, right? Spirit's asking you to focus on support. I think forgiveness. This is definitely a card of forgiveness. I got a new deck yesterday. It's really pretty. It's by Louise Hay, and we will be using it today. But this is, I pulled a few cards, and there's a lot of that. There's a few cards that are about forgiveness, and they all started to come out for me. Okay. So, you know, it is about forgiveness. It is about focusing on possibly experiences or emotional experiences from childhood, from the past, and you know, offering a little bit of an olive branch possibly to someone. Spirit is advising you to speak out and, you know, tell your truth, set boundaries. Be very careful with this card that you're not coming in too quickly without thinking about something that you have to say, like I said before. And then what you need to know the most, especially if you are emotionally confused, or if there's any confusion, is that there is going to be, like, you will be shown the way, but make sure that you do pray and put that effort in to thank your spirit guide team for the support they have given you, past and now and in the future. So the potential outcome is the Queen of Swords and the Tower. If you ever, whatever you're focusing on that you really want to bring in right now, guys. Hi, Ashley. Hi, honey. We've got a few new ones here today. Please subscribe if you're new. And like, everyone, like, hit that like button now. That would be great. So the Tower is that huge, like, breakdown of structure. I think a lot of you are just very determined and very focused on what you need to release, what you need to, like, break away from. So we're going to clarify this Tower card before we get into the personal readings. Why is the Tower here for the potential outcome? There's a lot of determined and focused energy here, guys, which I really think is good for those spiritually awakening like you all are. The focus on and the acknowledgement and of what you're going through, the total awareness of what it is you need to change and what you need to do. I mean, we all need to grow. We all need to heal. We all have things about ourselves that we don't like, as far as our personalities and how we treat people sometimes, or how we, you know, act, or, you know, it can be vice versa, how people do this to us. So this is a determined energy. 8 of Wands to change. Yeah, so to change this. I knew it was going to be a really beautiful energy that was coming out with this Tower. I feel for a lot of you, you're going to be creating your own tower for change, to have this beautiful new start here. We have an Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Beautiful. And 3 of Swords in the reverse. So, you know, you are moving away from anything that's been torturing you, I sort of want to say, on a mental level, as far as how someone or things have been treating, you know, people have been treating you, situations have been treating you as well. And the Fool is here with the 8 of Wands, which says, you know, very fast movement forward as soon as you create your own tower. And that tower is going to be very, very different for everybody, okay? And the Fool is a beautiful card, right? It's the major, it's the start of a new cycle, a new beginning. The Fool does not action anything though, okay? He's a dreamer. So many of you would be good for you to dream at this time, okay? Just to dream your world into being. All right, let's go back to the first person on the list. We have Marissa first. I'm going to go back through the feed and say hello to people that have come on. Oh, Tiger, thank you, Tiger. So Tiger donated. Jamie, I don't know if you posted another list. I did write Sky down. I'm a Virgo, Miami. Okay, I'm a Virgo too. Tiger, you donated for 2 questions. Divine timing for 1. So Tiger, post your, I'm not sure who donated first, but you'll all get your readings. Tiger, maybe post your first question. Ashley, you are a little further down the list, but I have put you on the list, okay? Honey, I've put you on the list if you would like to stay. And remember, guys, like a lot of these readings are for like a lot of people. A lot of different people may get listen to a message for someone else, but it actually is for them. Okay, so I'm waiting for Tiger. Thank you, Marissa, for your question. However, Tiger donated for 2 and Divine Timing donated for 1. So just hold on. Just wait for Tiger's Tiger's first question. I'm trying to fix the lighting. I just feel it's too dark. Yeah, I think that's a little bit better. Didn't know we was on donations. Yeah, I didn't know either. Okay, Marissa, well, we'll just wait until Tiger and Divine Timing post, okay? And you will get your message, okay, today. I'm just going to do a bit of a shuffle here. We're going to use some other cards as well. I'm going to talk to Spirit and ask them to come through as well. Okay. Still waiting for Tiger to come back in. You are on the list, girl, bye. You're on my list. Tiger, okay. My ex-boyfriend moved in next door a month ago. Oh, God. Is it best friend or boyfriend? Just clarify that. He was at work the other day. His friends were yelling at me out the window. Okay. Saying she is walking up to her house. So what's your question, Tiger? I'm going to start pulling some cards for you. Past, present, future, what you need to know, your challenge and how Spirit is trying to help you, okay? I gave Josh a letter saying it was not a good look. What is he thinking about the letter? Oh, I see, okay. What does he think about this letter? So you're obviously still friends with your ex. Okay. There's a lot of new start energy here, Tiger. You're maybe quite amicable with him still after even breaking up or whatever happened there in the past, because you do have 1-1, okay, and you also have 8 and 4, which is about healing energy. It's also about stability. So how does he feel? I think there's an element of embarrassment here in some sort of way, okay, but there is some sort of, he doesn't want to make you feel uncomfortable. That's what's coming through here. This is someone who, if they're not having a lot of personal power or self-confidence, they want to build it within themselves. There's something here about authority, because we have the power and the authority cards. Okay, power and authority. Leo, Aries energy. I think he'll do the right thing by you. You know, if you guys are thinking about getting back together, there's a really strong possibility that you could, okay, get back together if that's what you want. So I don't know how this ended. There's a need to, I feel a lot of this reading is about you. Like, you need to focus back on your own personal power and like own your own life. And I'm sure that you do, but there's a need to like not care in some sort of way and focus on your own beginnings, because I feel that these two aces are for you. So we have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. So I don't know if you've met someone new, or but you're going to if you haven't, or starting something new, even like a creative project, and there's a need to focus back on yourself. There is an element of embarrassment, and that's how I want to keep saying it, in regards to how he feels. I'm also picking up the number 30, 32, 35. Okay. I feel he wants to have good communication with you. Now we have an Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you really need to just put yourself first right now. You've got the Virgo energy, which is this new moon, this eclipse, working on your own healing, working on releasing. It's time to do that if you haven't like started focusing on that, okay? And I don't feel that he wants to cause you any trouble at all. It's nothing coming through here about that. I feel that he'd like the lines of communication to be open. He's definitely a soulmate. He's definitely in your life for a reason, or was in your life for a reason. But as far as like what he thought about the letter, I'm not picking up too much on that. Apart from that, there is a bit of embarrassment from him in regards to that. He's probably told his friends like not to like behave that way. We do have the Devil on the split though, okay? So I sort of like not want to worry about what he thought about the letter so much as like what is going to happen next in regards to whether things will change. And then we'll pull an oracle card for you. These are my new ones from yesterday. I bought these. Okay. Why was the Devil there, Spirit, please? Capricorn energy, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. So there's definitely a new romantic relationship, right, going on here, either with you, with him, separately, together if you want it. And I'm feeling that if you really wanted to get back together, you could try again. Okay, and the Devil, this clarifying the Devil is, you know, if you're trying to detach from this person, you will be successful in doing so. But there's a need to be kind here as well. All right, I don't know if that makes any sense. We've got this spying card, or being curious, and that's what you feel maybe he is doing, spying. Nothing is going to come of this situation. The Tower in the reverse, in regards to like nothing bad is going to happen to you, or so don't worry about that. I do feel that they're going to be like, he's going to be really focused on a new beginning. So, you know, you've got the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands twice in your reading. There is definitely a new beginnings for you and for him, together or separately, like I said. And what's your second question? I'm going to pull one of these for you. So this is definitely a message for you, Tiger. It says the point of power. And remember, we had that power card, is always in the present moment. So like I'm seeing like there's a card in this deck over here. It's like two dowsing rods pointing, and they're joining together to one point, and that is saying like to really just focus on the present moment, and like not worrying too much about the past or the present, or the future. The past is over and done and has no power over you. Okay, so this is, you know, this is definitely very poignant to your question. I can begin to be free in this moment. Today's thoughts create my future. I am in charge. I now take my own power back. I am safe and I am free. So that is an affirmation that you can tell yourself, that you are safe and you are free. And I think that was one of your concerns, but you are safe and you are free to take your power back. Okay, so post your second question. Hi Kritika, how are you? I'm still got jet lag, guys. So I went to sleep at like 7:30 last night though, and I had a really good sleep. So I was like, no, it's time to start getting on to do my tarot again, because I've missed it as well so much, and I've missed you guys so much too. Tiger, post your question. Good, thank you, Kritika. I'm getting a bit better. I've like had jet lag really bad, so I think it's I don't know, it's the fourth day I think I've been here. I had a dream of Bunny today, an old male friend. I don't really understand your question. So Bunny is an old friend of yours. You don't speak to him now, I'm guessing. He was spinning something, like a bringing of sorts. I don't understand that point. That's part of the question. So what is the relationship with you and Bunny? What was Bunny trying to tell, or is he already past unspinning? Oh, I see. Okay. And is he past, or is he, yeah. This has got a lot to do with your personal power, and they want you to be very happy. Like Spirit wants you to be very happy and embrace the present, like we've just talked about, and step into your personal power in your life and know that you can own it. Like you can do this, okay? You don't need a person to complete you. You can really focus on yourself. Spirit is definitely with you during anything that you're going through in regards to your healing, and any heartbreak or any loss that you've like had to go through. And you know, if you're emotionally withdrawn right now, Spirit is saying to get up. I'm getting that song, get up, get out of bed, cheer up. The sun is live life, love and be happy. And to really focus on your power, the power of healing yourself as well, either from the situation that you've been through or not, and stepping into that hermit energy with the with that hermit energy there, okay? The 9 of Pentacles. Having a lot of spiritual strength. Spirit is giving you a lot of spiritual strength right now to just unravel your emotions possibly, and just really face your healing. There is a new beginning. This is the second time this card has come out for you. And grounding, like I talked about in the general at the beginning, to make sure that you're grounding yourself, okay? And throat chakras. This has got a lot to do with communication. There is a spiritual union I do feel that you can't see coming towards you. You may have had a spiritual union with this person. This could also be like telepathy as well in this card. Okay. So what else? And let me know if this is making any sense to you, please. That would be great, Tiger. Divine timing, are you around? If you've got any emotional confusion or like about which way to go and what to do, have a pause right now. Remember, we had the Hanged Man in the general at the beginning, which is the general energy right now of this solar eclipse in Virgo. Right now, don't do anything out of the ordinary. Don't make any major decisions around this time. This is all the process of working on your own healing. Journaling would be very good for you. Prayer would be very good for you because you've got a lot of spiritual strength here. Connecting with others who are very like you on a like-minded wavelength. Okay. What else do we have here? Thank you, Jamie. So I hope this is making sense to you, Tiger. This is about avoiding conflict at all time. Not getting caught up in any dramas. Not getting caught up in any unraveling of anyone else's dramas or undoing. And there's just like a real pause here. It's almost like, I know it's not Mercury retrograde, we do have one coming up, I'm pretty sure it's in November, but this is like just really focusing on yourself, your personal power. The unraveling was possibly like needing to really look at your emotions and unravel. So to like really look at past situations, journaling, have an emotional release, and really focus on, prosperity. You could be thinking a lot about finances as well here, but this is, communicating with spirit, getting grounded. Okay, so spirit is here to help you with any dramas or any problems you have mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. Okay, and you can step into your personal power, and whatever unraveling is going on around you, especially if it's other people, you can handle it. Okay, right? Okay, thank you, Tiger, thank you. And the next person is Divine Timing, messages from Spirit for next week. This week has been very draining. It has. I think it's been draining for me because I've been travelling and I've been in the UK since Wednesday now, so we can get rid of Wednesday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, so it's only like my fourth really full day here today, on Sunday. It is the morning, so like the jet lag really just screwed me up like big time. I was waking up at like 2 in the morning and thinking feeling it was like the middle of the day, and then the middle of the day I was feeling tired. It was awful. Okay, and I'm guessing I'll have the same thing on the way back. Let's have a look. Divine Timing, messages from Spirit. So let's have a look at past energy first of all. There's something about from underneath or from the bottom, because if you saw those cards, they all came out from the bottom of the deck, which is very unusual. I don't have that happen very often. Anyway, okay. Past energy, you have the Five of Pentacles. Present energy, you have emotional withdrawal. Okay, so there's been a lot of, and I'm going to clarify these. And the future card, we have the spiritual strength, which is really nice. Okay, and we'll clarify all these. What you need to know the most, possible challenge, ooh, and how Spirit is trying to help you. Oh wow, what has been going on? What, like, are you single? Are you coupled? There's a lot here about love and also finances. Okay, bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming, very nice. I'll take those two. There is possibly a tower coming, but you could also create that tower. We have the Eight of Wands and we have the the Eight of Wands and the Six of Wands. I know they're different colours, but they are those cards. Okay, in this deck, it's an unusual deck. I need to I hope it's quite light for everyone. Hi Sunnybook, how are you? You haven't been sleeping well. Yeah. Okay, yeah, it has been, yeah. So let's go to your cards. So recent past energy, we have like you've had some sort of obstacle or challenge in regards to getting ahead. It's almost like you feel like you take 2 steps forward and 3 steps back, and it's been like that for possibly quite some time. And you haven't really gone deep into your emotions to see, the circumstances you're in, who you're with, who you're around, what job you're in, where you're living geographically, etc, 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 the friends and people that are around you. There's a feeling here that you haven't really delved deep into how you feel about those people, places and situations at this point in time, okay? But there is like this Five of Pentacles energy is very, it's almost like it could be a card of drama. There's been a lot of drama in the past. It could be to do with your workplace as well. There could be just like a hesitation to try and get out of a situation or move past something or even look at something on an emotional level, okay? So that's been very hard for you. Let's clarify this. Yeah, so obstacle and challenge, it's been very hard for you to, not the obstacle and challenge, the past energy, sorry. It's been very hard for you to sort of know everything or see everything with the moon energy being here. There's a lot of things that have been kept from you, or you feel that have been kept from you, you know, intuitively, because this is also a card of intuition and the Pisces energy. If you feel that, like in the recent past, you've just felt like that doesn't feel right, that doesn't sit well with me, then you were right. So Spirit wants you to know that you were right, and your intuition is really, really high, and you are very good at determining, you know, whether things should move forward or not. And it's been very hard for you to move forward because it's been like you haven't, it's like there's something you just haven't quite seen. So you haven't been risky or taken any risk or dreamed anything into being about exactly where you are in this current, you know, in the recent past. But I do feel that like there is something that needs to be released. I don't think it's like every part of your life, like, and I'd never tell anyone to leave their job or a person anyway or anything like that, but there's something that you're starting to see what you couldn't see before, basically, okay? And then you've got in the present moment this emotional healing. So you've got a card of healing. You know, we do have this eclipse, this solar eclipse in Virgo in this new moon. New moons are about bringing things in, but I would err on the side of caution with manifesting right now. I think the most important thing you probably do, and this is for everyone, is to just really, really, really focus on meditation, grounding, journaling, and, you know, yeah, not manifestation. I don't feel this new moon is a good one, and I've heard this quite a lot online and within astrology. Just sit on this right now, okay? Sit on this stuckness right now. I know it's really hard, divine timing, I know it's really hard, but there's like a need to just like the waves, I'm hearing, let the waves wash over you. So I know that could be literal, you could want to do that. And I'm going to go for like a cleanse, cleansing by water. I'm going to a Turkish bath when I'm over here to do some like meditation within water. So there's something about meditation and water that is combined. I would not go manifesting anything right now. I don't feel it would be very lucrative for anyone to really focus on manifesting new things with this particular new moon, because it is eclipse. So inadvertently you could try and manifest something in, or whatever, okay, and then it's eclipsed out of your life instead. So do not be manifesting or trying to manifest anything. It is associated with an eclipse, okay, if that makes sense. So go have your salt bath. That would be really, really good for you. Close your eyes, pray, ask for spirit. And my friend said to me once, she said, Joanne, she said to me, how do I know what to manifest if I don't know what I want? And it's like, well, you don't have to know what you want. All you need to know is that you want peace and love and, you know, respect from yourself to others and back again. And all those things, you don't have to be very specific. And so if you don't know exactly what you want, and this is for everyone listening, just ask for peace and love and calmness, and for your mind to be calm and for your spirit to be calm. And that is, you know, and any emotional blocks here, look at this, there could be some sort of like, for you right now, divine timing, this sort of like disappointment in someone, even disappointment in yourself, that you didn't see something earlier, that you didn't use your intuition on something, that you didn't trust yourself about a situation. But you can sit on this, just sit on it, all right? Feel it, let those waves of emotion wash over you, and then spirit will really help you, because what you have in the future position is spiritual strength. So you're gaining a lot of spiritual strength here through your current healing. There's a lot of green cards here. This is very much about your own emotions and your heart chakra. 3 is the what you need to know, okay? Look at her holding that green chakra here, and then we have, this is how Spirit is trying to help you. So Spirit is trying to help you with your healing, get to a place of self-empowerment, feeling grounded, feeling abundant, being grateful, okay? And then we have this challenge, which is challenge possibly with others, possibly people right now are not going to be seeing, they're not going to be understanding what you're saying or feeling, and that's okay, because it is a lot about you here, okay? The bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Cups, which is about that self-fulfillment and, filling your own cups and doing things you like to do. Go out for a spa, get your nails done, cook some really nice food, clean your house and environment so that, the space is clear and clean. So there's something very much so here about you really just focusing on yourself right now, okay? Because other people may be a challenge in the present moment. All right. I would say the chakras to work on would be your base chakra and your heart chakra. Okay. So have a look online and see how you can support yourself. Don't do anything at this time. All right. The Two of Wands is here in the reverse, especially if you've got a decision to make. Spirit wants you to sit with your emotions, bring them to the surface, right? Cry it out, journal, sit with the pain, okay? And a lot of people don't do this. They want to bury it, and it will always come up in the future, right? You will be fine, divine timing. And I always pray for everyone on my channel when I do my meditations, so I will pray for you. Let's bring out an oracle card for you. We have this, what you don't see coming is positive movement forward and victory and success. So things are going to get a lot better, okay? Shirley, yeah, there was a massive spike in the Schumann resonance about 24 hours ago, huge. You can go on FB and have a look. There's Schumann resonance pages on Facebook, and I have one, and it's just like a page. I joined a page, and then there was 24 hours ago, there's a massive spike. So I trust in the process of life. This is for you. Divine timing, and it says there is a rhythm and flow to life, and I am part of it. Life supports me and brings me only good and positive experiences. I trust the process of life to bring me to my highest good. So that's sort of like a mantra. I don't know if you screenshot that because the writing is very cursive, isn't it? But if you screenshot that, maybe you can make it out. I don't know if it will come out in reverse or not, though. But that is your mantra for right now. And the front of the card is flowers and seeds. This is about growth, okay? There is a lot of growth coming to you. You are the Empress. Stand in your power, okay, and know that you are. So Marissa, you can post your question now, Marissa, if you're still there. If anyone would like to donate to jump the queue, you can do so, and you will be next. Okay, Marissa, post your question. And if anyone would like to donate, the PayPal is in the description below. It is $5 US, and you can donate and get your reading done next. Just let me know. Thank you, Divine Timing. Thank you too, Jamie. Thank you. Oh, that's nice, Jamie. Hi, Jasmine. How are you? So for those that are just jumping in, I've been away. I am away. I'm in the UK. I will not be on every day while I'm here, but when I find the time and when I feel the need, I'll come on and do your reading because I am on my vacation. But I can't stay away from YouTube. I can't stay away from you guys for too long, like literally. Will Von come back to see me again? So who is Von to you? Who is Von to you? So we have Aries energy here. We have Virgo energy here. So I don't know if this person is at a distance from you. I'm feeling that a little bit, like Spirit just did say distance to me. We have 4433, so there's some synchronicity with numbers here. We also have Virgo, which is this solar eclipse in Virgo on the 21st, which is like tomorrow or today, depending upon where you are. Okay. So you really had a really great time with him. I think though, like in the past, I think there was like the emotions ran deep here. Okay, you do have feelings for this person. Like you do feel some sort of emotional twinge of that heart, like that feeling like of like when you first meet someone and you're like, yeah, I could fall in love with this person type of energy. You possibly had a lot of fun going out with, you know, going to bars or parties or meeting up with friends. So there's that energy here of like having a really good time in the past with this person, Marissa. And even if you did go out, it's just like you felt like excited. There was also possibly intimacy with the Devil card coming out here. So what else do we have? But also, okay, so that it seems like you possibly feel like you've been used in some sort of way, or you've been hoodwinked in some sort of way, and or manipulated in some sort of way. Okay, so I don't know if that's making any sense to you, but there's like an element of not knowing everything or not being clear on this person's intentions. And it's like, well, I thought we had a good time and I thought things are going well and I thought that I was feeling something for you. I was starting to have feelings. And then there's some sort of like intimacy possibly involved here, or like you attached yourself to that thought of like, this can go somewhere. And then after that possibly happened, especially if it's intimacy, you're like either no communication or you're not clear. Okay, let's have a look at the present in regards to this person. I do feel that you have feelings for this person, like you're falling in love with them. But you also need to, you know, look at your relationship with love and what love actually means to you. Because love is all about just acceptance, basically. And that's unconditional love, right? Accepting everyone for who they are. And love can, you know, carry many different elements, because obviously it depends. You have love for a child, you have love for a sister or a friend, or, you know, a lover. It's all very different types of love. Okay, Marissa, but right now you're just so this person may be really focused on their work or their finances, especially with the Emperor and the Nine of Pentacles coming out. If this is your energy, there's a need to pull your power back, detach from this person. And detachment doesn't mean playing games. It means like, you know, living your own life, being independent, doing your own thing at this time. And if they come in, they come in. If they don't, they don't. Okay. So there's an element there of needing to like get your power back, or standing your personal power in some sort of way. Okay. And there's the Nine of Pentacles. So when that happens, that Spirit just saying, yeah, that's right. Okay. You've got double cards here. You've got 2 Nine of Pentacles and 2 Seven of Cups. There is like a feeling that you have that they're not telling you everything, or they're being deceptive in some sort of way. Okay. So that's how it makes you feel, that they're hiding something. That's what you feel. Okay. Marissa, let me know if this is resonating. And then you have the Six of Wands. I do feel this person will probably come back in, because I wanted to look at the bottom of the deck, and we have the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Wands and the Nine of Swords. So there is a need here for you to, you know, when this person comes back in or charging in, when they want to spend time with you, when they want to be passionate with you, whatever, there's this feeling here that you need to get your mind straight, because you don't want to be unclear again or have any emotional or mental stress. So really, this is about putting your power back and saying, what do you want and what is your relationship with love? If this is an on and off situation, perhaps this person has, you know, I mean, if this person is mature and if this person has feelings for you, like, they would contact you, they would want to see you, okay? So what is it you want out of a relationship? Is that what you want? Is that what you want? Someone who is in and out? And the Knight of Wands is a very in and out energy. It's a player energy, right? It can be. So I do feel this person is coming back in, and then there's a need here for you to, because this cards over here are in the future energy, for you to really look at how this person is paying you attention or not. And then you need to choose wisely here. There's a choose wisely card. You may have some emotional confusion in the future about what to do in regards to this situation. Because everybody wants love in their life, right? And remember, we are in an eclipse, so just be careful what you're manifesting. As I said that, no way, because Spirit wanted me to talk about manifesting. I feel in the future you can, you know, manifest love into your life. I don't know whether it's this person, to be honest. Like Marissa, I'm really not feeling this. But, and please don't try to manifest on this new moon in Virgo, because it is an eclipse. So it's very important to everyone as well what you're thinking about right now, because if you're thinking negative thoughts, this could be like manifesting it in. So journaling is great to put all your feelings on paper about different people and different situations in your life, so that you'll be able to like really sort of sort the wheat from the chaff and release any people that are not for you. Yeah, let's see. With Spirit's help here. So there's a letting go here in the future. I do feel it is about this person. I think that you will step into your personal power. And what we had at the bottom of the deck was the sacral chakra. So only like in the future going after what and who you're passionate about. Keep that star alive. This is the star card in this deck, okay? Like that. Only like put emotions or work physically, energetically, whatever, into people in the future that you are going to be passionate about you as well, and that the water that you're pouring, which is your emotions, into that relationship in the future, and I don't feel it's this person, will really support your growth with them, okay? So if this person isn't making the effort, Spirit is saying they will support you to do this, basically. Drop that heavy load. Thank you, Marissa. Okay, Jasmine posed a question. Marissa, I'll just pull out a oracle card for you. And then after Jasmine's reading, I'll just have a quick break. I'm a little rusty, aren't I? I don't think I've been on for a couple of weeks. I'm in a different environment as well. It's not my house in Bali. But, you know, it's my mum's. So that's nice. But, yeah. I'm trying to talk quietly as well because she's asleep in the next room. I want to ask if Nick the Taurus is going to be my boyfriend and will remain friends. Let's have a look. So this was for, this card is for divine timing. I don't know whether she's still there or not, but there is no blame. Ah, interesting. So this is about not blaming yourself, divine timing, if you're still there, because this was your last card. Not blaming yourself for things. Some things just don't work out, okay? Some things is just bad luck with that cat there. You know, if a cat crosses your path, you're like, oh shit, something's going to happen. You do have the black cat card, okay? But just like, don't blame yourself. Don't blame them. I need to release the blame to anyone, including myself. We are all doing the best we can with the understanding, knowledge, and awareness we have, okay? So that was your message. All right, let's do Jasmine's reading. Jasmine. Okay, you're the Libra. All right, I'm just going to use the, let's have a look at these cards as well. I've got to use some different cards. Let's pull out an oracle card first for you so that I don't forget later. Jasmine. Please bring forward messages for Jasmine that hear precise and correct, Spirit. Show me a message she needs to hear. Show me a message she needs to hear. Ooh. It says, my future, Jasmine, is glorious. So this is an affirmation you need to tell yourself, Jasmine. My future is glorious, especially in regards to love, because we've got these little hearts here on this card. And it says on the back, I now live in limitless love, light and joy. All is well in my world. So this is like an affirmation you can tell yourself. I don't know if you can screenshot that, but I'll just leave it there for a second. And the writing's very cursive, isn't it? My future is glorious in regards to love. That's an affirmation Spirit wants you to tell yourself. Let's have a look at Nick the Taurus, okay? What does he feel about Jasmine? So there's the card of Virgo. We've got the Hanged Man. We've got the Seven of Pentacles. What does Nick feel about Jasmine? We've got the Queen of Swords. Now, these are feminine energies, but don't worry too much about that, okay? We have the King of Cups. So he's very strong Pisces. I know he's a Taurus. He could be a Pisces moon or a Pisces rising. We also have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here. We have the card that associated with Virgo, the Seven of Pentacles, and we have Taurus at the bottom of the deck, which is his possible card. How does he feel about you? I think this person has a lot of emotional healing that you either know or you don't know about, okay? They are very caught up in their emotions. They could have heavy, like, water energy in their chart, either Cancer, Pisces, particularly, or Scorpio. So I think I just got reminded of my ex from years ago, who is actually a Taurus. When they decide they want something, Taurians, they decide and they go for it wholeheartedly, 100,000%. But for them to get to that decision and know that they want to go for that person or situation, it takes forever. Sorry, Taurians. It takes you a little bit too long. In the case where sometimes is detriment to themselves, where they actually can lose a job or an interview, or if they procrastinate too much, or a person, or if they don't take far too long to tell someone I love them, even though they know they love them, they actually don't say it. So Taurians are, there's a reason why the Knight of Pentacles is a depiction of Taurus, because they are just so slow, sometimes they're going backwards. So there's this feeling here of just super, super, super slowness with this person, and you just don't know necessarily, or they don't know. I feel that they don't know, because I think they are thinking about you in that, how is this relationship going to pan out? I have a lot of love for this person. I care a great deal for this person. And I see that about them towards you. I do feel that they do see a lot of future, they do see a future with you. But I also see that there's a lot of emotions that they keep within, and this is the only card with an eclipse on it. So around this time, they may need you more than ever as a friend. Okay, I wouldn't be starting any relationship anyway at this time. But I do feel that they are deliberating how they feel. I think they're looking at the relationship and saying, I'm glad I put the work in to being friends with Jasmine. They see you as very determined, very focused, very grounded. I feel that's how they see you here. Okay. So what's the potential outcome? Ooh, nice. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, there is a strong potential outcome for you guys to be together. There's the Ace of Pentacles reminds me of like a gift, like a literal gift. I don't know if anyone's birthday is coming up. I know Taurus, he's a Taurus that's just gone. What's your birthday? I don't know. I'm getting birthday vibes here. There is like this, will you date me? Will you go out with me? There's also like this Page of Cups, which is very puppy love type of energy here. Wow. I think they know that they're in love with you. No way. What did I just say before? I just split the deck. But because they're a Taurus, it's taking them so long to actually come forward and say that to you. But they are a soulmate. It's almost like they're going to get some sort of surge of passion or energy towards going in and making a move or giving, you know, a kiss to you, or, you know, initiating a relationship, initiating the start of it anyway. And I think that that could very possibly happen. Okay. So yes, I do think that it's a very strong possibility. Oh, your birthday's in 2 weeks. Happy birthday, Jasmine. You are a Libra, yeah? Okay. Okay, Espie, thank you. Post your question. I must get like a tablecloth for this. Is so like, this table my mum has, it's like sandpaper. It's really hard to shuffle like on, but when I shuffle, of course, my hands are not on the table. Okay. Happy birthday for 2 weeks. I'm sure we'll talk before then. Espie. Okay, Espie, I'm feeling like there's someone you can't like take your eyes off. Like, okay. What wanted to know if I can expect futurity? Edris. Is Edris a friend or is he a current person in your life? Okay, there's a feeling of youth here. I just feel that like he could be quite young, right? But like, okay, I'm just going to say intimacy plays an important part, but it also could cause you fights or problems in the future. He could also have a lot of friends or a lot of people like give him attention. I think the communication is going to get a lot better between you guys. The communication is changing. There is something possibly that could be like a little bit of a drama or conflict in the near future, because we do have the Five of Wands in the middle of the reading. But I think you're going to be able to get over that with very positive communication, okay? So this person is definitely coming towards you, coming to see you at some point, coming to see you. What's going to possibly happen in the future? Show me future energy. We've got the Eight of Cups and the Knight of Wands. So they're definitely coming in towards you. I do feel around this time, though, I mean, the eclipse with this solar eclipse in Virgo, this new moon, don't be manifesting him to come in, because I feel that you may be thinking that's a good idea to manifest right now because it is a new moon, but it's also an eclipse which has fallen on it, so it's not a good idea to do that. So that's just a, you know, caution sort of thing to everybody, not to be manifesting right now. It's more important that you journal, meditate, pray. So spend some time like really just in reflection instead of actually trying to manifest anything in. So the Nine of Cups, the Knight of Wands in the future is really, really beautiful energy. Definitely traveling. We've got the Chariot, and it can mean literal travel towards you. And then we've got the Strength card and the Ace of Pentacles. So I do feel that there is like a really strong possibility of this person coming in the future, especially if they're at a distance, okay? Because there's a couple of cards of distance here, especially with the World and the Chariot. And you're going to be very, very emotionally satisfied. And we're going from the 8 to the 9, which is really good progression here. But there is like a lot of healing. Now the Strength card, the 8 of Cups, the 8 of, you know, any 8s, there's going to be quite a lot of that coming out today. That does not surprise me, okay? So yeah, I see this happening, but I don't see it happening yet. It's possibly happening like in the next, I don't know, couple of months possibly. So yeah, that's what I see here. Hi Tina, thank you Tina for your donation. Okay, and also Simran, thank you Simran. I'm going to take a quick break in a second. I'll just finish for Jasmine. Information for you today, Jasmine. Thank you. Every thought I think is creating my future. Now, these two cards I do feel, or this card here, I think you will get what you want in regards to this person, but I think that you really need to remember, and everyone does right now here listening on the chat, it is not a good time to manifest in the next few days, okay? I know it's a new moon and we always talk about manifesting on a new moon. It is not the time to do this. It is an eclipse, okay? So whatever you're thinking about is very significant and very important to you, Jasmine, and to everyone, okay? Every thought you think right now. So you could eclipse something out you don't want to eclipse out. So it's creating your reality, basically. The universe totally supports every thought I choose to think and believe. I have unlimited choice about what I think. I choose balance, harmony, and peace. So yeah, if you don't know what to sort of like put out there for this new moon meditation, ask for balance, ask for harmony, ask for peace, and express it in my life, it says. So that's a really nice affirmation for you, okay? So we have two donations, Tina and Simran. So what I'll do is I'm going to have a quick break like I do, and then we'll move forward. So Tina, really think carefully about what question you want to ask, darling, okay? And make sure it's like you're using your sort of question wisely. Thank you, Jamie. Yeah, okay, and I won't be too long. How successful will my new job be? Let's have a look, Tina. I hope it will be amazingly successful. I'm sure it will. Let's have a look and see. And I just want to keep saying to you guys, do not manifest right on this new moon, okay? This is not a new moon manifestation time. This is definitely not, okay? You need to just journal, pray, ask the Spirit to bring you peace and love and light and new experiences that are benefiting for you, like benefit you. Do not worry. You are really worried about this new job, Tina, okay? Tina. Let me see that she's there first. Tina. Tina, let me see. Oh my goodness, we don't want that one. That just fell on the floor. Anything more for Tina? Okay. Wow, okay. Okay, this is about the light. When I pulled this card out, Spirit said to me, the lay of the land. It's really important that when you get into your new job, you just look at like the lay of the land, just assessing everything, especially because we've got the Hanged Man here. So it's not like worrying, it's not rushing in, it's not trying to get into there and prove yourself to anybody. There could be a masculine as well that is very significant. I mean, he could have interviewed you, or when you start your new job, or you know, you've already started. I don't know whether you've already started it. There could be someone that you feel is quite domineering, disciplined, quite cold sometimes, very clear with their communication, but very like blunt. But you know, I don't want you to worry about that person, okay? I think that this, well, the Nine of Swords is always about like worrying that, you know, things are going to go wrong, things that are going to come out of the woodwork that you can't quite see right now, especially with this card. And Spirit's saying, you know, it's going to be a really, with the work situation, it's going to be a really beautiful union. This is the spider, and the spider is very meticulous. He plans, you know, and he's patient, because we've got two cards of patience here. So needing to be very patient as you're working very hard and waiting for like your abundance to come in. So all these pentacles are on the outside of the web, and this patience here, this spider is waiting patiently to like catch something. So there's something here about you needing to just like the lay of the land. I just keep hearing, to see how things are panning out, to like look at all the different people that you're working in, assess them. Don't give too much away. I'm also hearing like, don't be telling people about your life or what you're doing in your personal life. It's really important that you just focus on work and focusing on catching those pentacles as they come in, okay? But the Two of Cups is here saying that it's like a really nice union. So you could meet a specific person at work that is just like on your wavelength. You have a meaning of mind, so a kindred spirit, okay? But there is a masculine here, possibly, that you are concerned about. The World card is here saying this is going to bring you a lot of beautiful new opportunities in. It could be associated with travel as well, to do with your work. But I don't see any cards here that would be like red flags of things are going to go wrong at all, okay? Page of Swords here, so this curiosity, being curious about everything that's put in front of you. Don't get involved in any dramas. I know that you are worried. I can see this. You are worried, like you're feeling very emotional right now. It's really affecting your headspace. So in this new moon, in this lunar eclipse, I would just ask for that to be released from, you know, just, you know, pray to that you can get your mind clear, okay? So let me know if this is resonating, Tina, with you. What else do we have? One more card, and then we'll look at the bottom of the deck. One more card for Tina for advice. Ace of Swords. So you're going to get a lot of clarity. You're going to get more clarity. Whatever you can't see, just be patient. It will come in. There's a lot of opportunities coming towards you. And there is definitely one person at work that you're really going to vibe with. They're really going to be like your besties, I think, at work. Bottom of the deck, You have the Mother of Cups. Yeah, I do feel that this is a female, and I feel that it will be, this person would be very good for you. They're very loving, they're very kind, nurturing. They possibly could be in a training capacity as well to support you and help you. All right, let's have a look and see what else. Anything else for Tina's new job? Potential outcome. I mean, we do have the World here, which is like a new cycle. It's also like new opportunities coming your way. If you put in the hard work and be patient as well, and let things come in towards you, not worrying too much about, you know, as long as you work hard and you do what your boss is sort of like telling you to do, then there shouldn't be an issue. So you have the Father of Cups and the Mother of Swords. You have the King of Swords as well here. You have the Queen of Cups before. So there's something here about meeting quite a lot of people. So these people are going to be very supportive of you. And you have the Star. Okay, so this is beautiful. I think that you're going to do really well if you really just focus on your work. Don't, you know, don't worry too much. I don't want you to worry, because there's a lot of clarity coming in. What is this clarity? Let's have a look at what this clarity is. This Ace of Swords. And then we'll pull an oracle card for you, Tina. What is this Ace of Swords? There's a lot of people here. There's a lot of people in this environment. Yeah, you're going to get some sort of clarity in the future. I'm going to say in the next 8 weeks, that is really going to push you forward in some sort of way. Okay, what is this pushing forward energy? The number 8 could be significant as well. There's something here about paying off debts as well, or getting more money, or, you know, you have a plan for your finances on this job. Yeah, so you're going to get clarity, and we'll keep going with this because I just want to see what this clarity is, but it's going to put an end to some sort of difficult mindset that you've had about this job. What is the clarity? What's coming forward? Strength, and there's the 8 again, Leo energy, and the Fool, Aries energy. So in the next 8 weeks, there's going to be something that's really going to, like, you're going to cement yourself on an energetic level within the company, within the business, within that workplace. And I think it's got a lot to do with other people. Okay, I think it's got a lot to do with kindred spirits coming towards you. Like, you're here. I feel that the job that you're in, this new job, has got more to do with the people that you're meeting than the finances. Okay, of course, money, you know, work and new, you know, work, whether it's new or whatever it is, if you're working, it is about money, right? That's why we're going to work. But I do feel that so you can pay your bills and your rent and food and etc, etc. But I do feel like a lot of this new job is about the people that you're going to be meeting. Okay, so embrace this, because it's beautiful. You have that Star, you have the Strength card, you have the Fool energy, and you could even be in the next few months being put in a position of authority where you're then training someone else. Okay, if that makes sense. Okay, Simran, post your question. Yeah, these cards are cute, aren't they? They're really nice. I've got some even cuter cards. Let me pull those out now, I think. Jenny, there's some super cute cards here, and these actually really do talk to me, so very, very well. So Spirit really loves these cards to work with, so we'll use these now. So Tina, I hope that made sense to you. I'm going to pull one more card out for you, like an oracle card, for like a affirmation for you and you could even like photograph it, screenshot it. Okay, I'm going to just give them a shuffle, and then I'm going to, because they're not the sort of cards, actually they're really good to shuffle, but I bought them yesterday and I need to sort of play with them so they're a bit easier to shuffle. You have Divine Wisdom guides me. divine wisdom guides me, okay? And it says, I am guided throughout this day and making the right choices. Divine intelligence continuously guides me in the realization of my goals. I am safe. So just screenshot that. I know the cursive writing's a bit like nuts, but and it's probably going to be back to front when you photograph it, but just photo that, and then you can use that affirmation around this time of this new moon solar eclipse. Okay. All right. If you didn't have the time then to screenshot it, let me know and I'll bring that card up again to the screen. Simran, what is coming ahead in job? Currently jobless. Okay, let's have a look, Simran. I'm going to use the this tarot, which is the Nicoletta Ceccoli tarot, and it is super beautiful. What's coming up in the near future for Simran in regards to work? What does Simran need to know in regards to work? I feel you may have been tempted in the past by a job which you took that wasn't the right job for you. Put that out of your mind if that is the case. Like there's something past, like there's a past situation that you just didn't work out for you, but you need to put that in the past, okay? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I think that's enough cards to use. Okay, we'll just put them as much as where they fell out as we can. Okay. There is a very defensive energy from a past situation where you either got manipulated or, you know, you took something from someone, like someone was just very narcissistic or manipulative. And, you know, this is past energy. So it could have kept you on guard, like you could be on guard now and not trusting yourself. But I don't want you to do that, okay? You need to let your guard down a little bit. You could be really focusing online or like finding some sort of like what you want to do as your career path or your next job. So you're spending a lot of time, possibly in the home as well. There is a defensive energy. You just feel like possibly people are out to get you. This could have been definitely, well, this is definitely because of what happened in some sort of past situation and you're not trusting this movement forward. You have the King of Wands. Okay. You have the Five of Wands. I feel this is very past energy. This could have also been like a masculine energy in your life that was, you know, manipulative, and you didn't see something happening and then they attacked you in some sort of way, not physically, but like obviously, but like there could have been a lot of drama around this person or in the workplace with, you know, I do feel this is past energy. And this could have been a masculine King of Wands. Okay, they could be a fire sign. You may not have even known their star sign. There could be a fire rising or north node as well, but I don't want to focus too much on that. This is like this person, whoever they were, that they really, you know, manipulated in such a way that you're not trusting yourself, like you didn't see it, and then you were like, I'm innocent, like why are you doing this to me type of energy, or why have you been like this? Okay. So you're definitely going through some sort of period of healing now. We've got the Temperance energy, trying to get yourself like grounded and trying to like salvage through your emotions. So if I was you, I would pray to Spirit to say to show you clearly the way forward and to put any extreme manipulation, I wanted to say extreme manipulation that you've been, you know, had to deal with from the past behind you, okay, because you can move forward here. Okay, we've got the Eight of Wands. We have the Six of Swords, very nice. So I feel that like at this time, you know, just pray for peace in your mind, pray to release the energy from the past from this person, whoever they were, and to forgive them, and sort of like say, I forgive this person for the way, you know, they treated me. It is not a reflection upon what I need to feel about myself. Please help me have more self-confidence and that feeling of self-worth, and to get balanced. Because I think once you've done that and you've said that prayer and spoke to your angels to protect you and your guides to guide you through this, it's almost like you're scared here. You're scared of moving forward because of what this person did, and it's sort of like affecting your self-esteem or self-worth or confidence, okay? We've got the Eight of Swords, so you're feeling trapped in that way in your mind right now, because you're like, well, you know, what am I going to do on a mental level? This person put me in this mental space of like not knowing which way to go next, sort of thing, okay? But there is work coming forward to you. So you have the Magician, and you have the Eight of Pentacles, which talks about work. It could be in a teaching capacity as well. And this is about you like stepping into your power. So let's have a look. Hold on. This Eight of Wands is also like an internet card, so I do feel that you will find work on the internet. The Six of Swords is like, you know, on a mental level, just feeling more at peace, having possibly you get quite a few interviews or you actually get a job, but there's still this Eight of Swords here after that, getting that job. So there is success coming in for getting work, but you need to work on your mental, because it's something like keeping you trapped from this past experience. And Spirit wants you to really sort of like pray to God, pray to your guides to support your growth by putting the past behind you and just focusing on your work and what you want to sort of like cultivate, okay? Show me the job or what's coming forward. All right, thank you, Spirit. One more, thank you. So you have the Knight of Swords, very nice. This is information incoming towards you that is very, very successful. Six of Wands, and you will be victorious and you will find a job and you'll be successful in that job. So let's see what comes after this, like after you've got your job. And the Elephant is here, Spirit, on this card, which is about learning from the past, right? If you look at the Spirit Animal deck, which I don't have with me, I've only got a few decks. I couldn't travel with all my cards, unfortunately. I chose my favourites. Okay. And then you have the Hermit energy. Virgo, and the Knight of Cups. So there's that job offer that you're really going to love. And you're going to get very clear in what that job is. There's the Ace of Swords. I'm going to say quite soon. I'm also getting October 15th. I don't know why, but write that date down. October the 15th is coming through. That could be when you're starting work. I don't know if it's a Monday, Tuesday, or what day it is. Spirit just said October the 15th to me, okay? And the Hermit is about like just moving forward with your passion, and that Lantern with the star in, right? Just following your dream. And this offer, this news and offers here, and you're going to get more clarity. And the way you're thinking now is going to, like the way you're feeling now is going to like end. You're going into a period of, there's a lot of fire, passion, wands energy, and also swords here. So this is about like being very clear on what you want to bring into your life, releasing this past negative energy. And what is the job going to bring you? The Ace of Pentacles. So you have two aces, and the egg talks about like a rebirth. Like she looks like a big egg, doesn't she? Rebirth, growth, birds may be significant. So it's going to bring you a new opportunity, okay? It's going to be beautiful. It's going to bring you that star energy. Look at that. That's the star card in this deck. And the Hermit holds the Lantern with the star in. And the Hermit is here. So this offer coming in, you'll get clarity on what that's going to be. And I'm going to say in the next 8 weeks, work on your mindset. There is this offer, this work coming in. It is going to grow and be productive. And you're going to get everything you want, okay? Yeah, they are nice cards. Let's pull an oracle card for you, Simran, and then we're going to go back to the free list. Certified Princess, you are next. If anyone would like to donate, you can get your the PayPal link in the description box below, and PayPal me there. It's $5 US. Let's have a look. Simran, last card for you. Just going to give them a shuffle. I'll just pull these cards a little bit differently because they're new and they're a little bit hard to. Give them a shuffle again. In relation to Simran's job. Okay, you've got 2 good cards here. I'm in the process of positive change. And you are going to complete something because he's completed this here and he's really happy. Okay. And it says, or she, I'm unfolding in fulfilling ways. Only good can come to me. I now express health, happiness, prosperity, and peace of mind. And that is what is coming to you. And you also have, oh, no way. I haven't looked at all these cards, Simran. I 100% have not looked at any of these cards yet. I just took them out of the packet this morning and started, I looked at them a little bit yesterday where I pulled a card for myself, but I haven't looked at them individually, okay? I now create a wonderful new job. Look at that. I now create a wonderful new job. And that's what's coming in for you. And this says on the back, I am totally open and receptive to a wonderful new position, using my creative talents and abilities, working for and with people I love, in a wonderful location and earning good money. So I'm going to hold that. I don't know if you can screenshot that. And I know it's really like cursive writing there, but just screenshot that. And hopefully you can read it on your photos. Okay, and that's what you need to affirm to yourself. So amazing that we got that card, right? Certified Princess question. I'm going to continue using the Nicoletta Ceccoli deck because it is it is really talking to me. Like it's super hyped, this deck. It's excited because I used this when I was at home a couple of weeks ago in Bali, and when I got it over there, and it was just jumping around, and it loves it. It loves the tarot. Tarot loves the tarot. Okay. What can I expect in regards to my education since I'm starting online classes soon with the university? Oh, how exciting. And what are you studying, Certified Princess? Let's have a look. What can Certified Princess expect for her new study endeavour? Thank you. I'm hearing a lot of hard work. I'm hearing a lot of hard work, obviously. Okay. I'm also getting like tutoring, or there's going to be a group that you will join. So as you start online learning, there is a group associated with it where you can get like together and really like support each other in study. So I feel that could be coming up for you as well. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Three of Swords. I don't want you to worry. This came out in the reverse. I will show you all the cards. There is an element of like, I can't do this, I'm going to fail at this. You need to stop thinking like that. There is going to be support around you, okay, 100%. Next person is Dasha after Certified Princess. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles, of course. Like I said, you're going to be working very, very hard. Let me just pull 2 more cards out. 2 more cards, please, Spirit. Thank you. 1, 2. So both of these cards come out in reverse. I don't want you to worry. There's an element of you worrying that you're going to fail, or that you're going to be all alone in doing this. Well, first of all, you're not, because we have 3 and 9 and 6, and they're all derivatives of 3. So there is going to be support and like connections that you're going to be making online to do this study. And there's going to be some sort of support groups or chat groups, and you're going to be able to get that support. Okay, so the 3 of Swords and the 9 of Swords, they're not major arcanas, they are minors. You're going to be able to get out of any like mental confusion you're feeling. You've also got the 6 of Swords, so I feel that if there's a group, you need to join it, online group, a study group, because it's going to really help you get clear about things that you're confused about, or that you find very difficult to study, or parts of the study course itself that you find hard. That is going to be support to use it. Okay, you've also got this Knight of Pentacles. Take your time. Right, there's no need to rush anything. Then you have this 8 of Pentacles, which does talk about hard work, putting the effort in. And you also have the 4 of Swords, which came out in the reverse. So it's time to get busy now. This came out in the reverse. It's time to really make a schedule, really get focused. I'm seeing, like Spirit just said schedule to me, which means like, your day to day when you get up. Make, have a shower, do my hair, do my makeup, get dressed, feel good, put some nice perfume on, have my breakfast, get online, give myself 2 hours, make sure that you've had plenty to eat. There's like some sort of like really regimentedness here, which you've either already done or plan to do, and if you haven't, that you need to do, because it's really going to help you get your mind clear. There's a lot of swords here, swords, okay? So this is about your mind. So what can you do to support your mind? Because you will be successful, but it's all about mind, okay? And another 3 of Pentacles. So what is coming into, these people, this group that you're going to join, or you've already joined, is going to be super supportive. Super supportive of you, and lean on those people as they will lean on you too, okay? Because everyone has like different ideas, and they can all input to a greater good, a greater goal, okay? And then this 2 of Swords. So I'm not going to say it's going to be easy, okay? This is like walking a fine line here. She's like balancing things out. Perhaps this is about needing to balance things out in your life itself. Like I said, you need to have a structure. You need to be very regimented, almost like you're in the army about that. It's like my job. I have to like be at a certain place at a certain time. It can't be a minute earlier or later. It's that type of energy where you need to just really be focused on what you need to accomplish, or what you're setting out to do. And if you don't know, because the 2 of Swords in the Rider-Waite deck, she's got a blindfold on. If there's anything you can't see or don't have the knowledge of, you have support, another 3. So you have 3, 3, 3 in your reading. You may be seeing that. And then we have the 3 of Wands. So this is about like moving forward, getting active, not procrastinating, putting your feelers out there. You can see that, okay? That tree behind her is like got feelers, like reaching out to people. So it's really important that you use this, okay? Use this group if there's any confusion about anything, and more like information required. But I don't see like you failing or anything like that. The only way you could fail is if you tell yourself that. So let's have a look and pull an oracle card for you. Dasha, post your question. It's all about how you perceive things. Okay, so this card says, I trust my inner wisdom. Aren't these beautiful cards? I bought these yesterday in the UK, and they just have different cards here. Like they just have more variety. It's really, well, different variety. So it's nice that I'm coming across new decks. This says, as I go about my daily affairs, I listen to my own guidance. My intuition is always on my side. I trust it to be there at all times. I am safe. So, trust yourself. This is about trusting yourself a lot more. Okay, thank you. And Dasha is next. Dasha, let's have a look at how things will work out for you going to university. How exciting. So I don't know if you're going to live in the university. My daughter lives at her uni, or you're living like close, like where you already live right now. Okay, let's have a look and see what's here for you, Dasha. Show me clearly, please. Show me clearly for Dasha what she needs to know about going away to university or studying. 2026 is going to be a really, really active year for you, Dasha, in regards to this, okay? We have the King of Wands here. No, we don't. We have the King of Pentacles. So this could be your aunt. Like, she could be embodying a lot of masculine energy. She could be a Taurus. She could be a Virgo or a Capricorn. This is Taurus energy. Then we have the Lovers card, okay, which is Gemini. But it's interesting in this deck that the Lovers is on the depiction. There's a lone person on this, which we'll talk about in a second. Then you have the King of Wands. So you have Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. You have Aries, Sag, and Leo energy here. I feel that you're really supported by your family because they're encapsulating you here, like their protection. There's some sort of form of protection. So there's a lot of encouragement. There's a lot of support from family, from your aunt, and possibly like their partner or another person as well are really supporting your growth here. And like I said, the Lovers card in this deck, she's on her own and she's embracing herself and embracing her abundance and her growth. Okay. So really, like, be grateful. There's a lot of gratitude required, or you are grateful here, but you are warring in a way with yourself in your own mind. You could have even been like resisting this study, or even fighting with your family and saying, you know, why are you trying to control my life? Like, I'm not sure. There could have been some sort of like arguing here for some reason, but they're just trying to support you. I think that's what Spirit's trying to tell me here, that even though sometimes they may feel quite cold or, you know, authoritative in some sort of way, that they're just trying to support you and help you, and that you need to see it as that and be grateful for that, because there's so many people that don't have that in their family situations. Okay, so in the near future we have the Fool. So you will be starting university, you will be starting college. There's something about you being like beating your own drum here, like you're being very you're going to be seen as very unique and very different, and that's going to gravitate people towards you that are very similar, kindred spirits. And then we have the Six of Swords. I think once you start university, you're going to be very clear in and you know, in your way forward, and because of that, you're going to be very, very focused on working very hard. So I think you're really going to be enjoying it, and things are going to be moving very fast for you, especially in 2026 with that Eight of Wands being there. You also have the Devil, which came out, and it came out, I love this Devil. He's a carrot. Can you see he's a carrot? This is almost a warning to be careful of manipulative people, especially that you meet online. So say you start university and like they're like, oh yeah, add me to Facebook, add me to Instagram, whatever. Just use your discernment. Like if you're getting red flags, you know, and, you know, don't put yourself in a situation where you're sort of like hanging out with the naughty crew. How do I say? Hanging out with bad influence. Okay, right? Hey R. Lopez, there is a PayPal in the description. Let's see what else we've got on this. So it's about like just putting in the work and being very careful of manipulative new people that you're going to meet. Okay, don't worry about it. We've got the Nine of Swords in the reverse, but just use your intuition. We've also got the Devil, which is Capricorn energy there. What else do we have? So we've got the Moon, beautiful Moon energy. We've got the Six of Cups, and we've got the Temperance card, which is Sagittarius. So there is some sort of like soulmate. So I don't know if you are like linked to anyone in a relationship right now, or it could be just a very supportive friend who has like, they're your kindred spirit, like they're your kindred. It's sort of like a very, very strong connection. You don't know this person yet. All right, you don't know this person yet. So who is this person? Is this romance? They're just going to be on your wavelength. They are a soulmate. They're there for a reason. You've known them in past lives. They're meant to be on your path. So this could be love. Show me the Lovers cards. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, this is someone who is like, they just get you. They just understand you, okay? And this is at university, so you're going to meet this person. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. Virgo. That could be you. It's someone coming here that's going to be a loving support to you, okay? Show me more, please, Spirit. And they could be someone who's just like a friend who is a study partner, and they really help, like you help each other with like what's direction to go in regards to, this is to do with study. It's almost like a study buddy. A study buddy. Could be a female. But you really support each other with your mentor. You support each other, so you know, we can do this. We can do this together. So it could be a new friendship that is just really strong and really supportive in regards to like you'll be studying the same thing as they will. And if that's so, that will be a female. Or there could also be love as well. You have the Libran energy. It's almost like together you can accomplish anything with this person in regards to your study. I don't think it is a current, no, I don't feel it's love, okay? But you're really supporting each other. Whoever this friend is that's studying what you're studying, you're supporting each other. Okay, you're really supporting each other. You're calling each other. You're sending links and emails to each other and helping each other with what you need to learn. Okay, hold on. Or there could be a Libra, there could be a Libra masculine. I think that like there could be like just a lot of new kindred spirit friends that like study group that will really, really help you. Okay. I love the Devil card in this deck. It's just, where is it again? Let me have a look at it. That Capricorn energy. Look at that. It's just super cool. So this is about you being very aware as well, Dasha, that you're not like letting, you know, you're being very intuitive about what you need to, or who you need to just be aware of, because I don't think everyone in your energy there is going to be good for you. Let's pull an oracle card for you. Yeah, it's funny because it's a carrot. It is funny. Okay, let's have a look and see. And Miami, you are next. If everyone would like to subscribe She liked the video. I really appreciate that. I am at peace. That is your message today. I am at peace around the time of this solar eclipse in Virgo, this new moon. And it says, divine peace and harmony surrounds me and dwell in me. I feel tolerance, compassion, and love for all people, myself included. Okay. Miami. Let's have a look, Miami. Okay, what does Spirit want you to know about Rhett? R-H-E-T-T. How does Rhett feel about Miami? How does Rhett feel about Miami? Show me clearly, Spirit. Thank you, thank you. I feel you have some sort of soul contract with this person. And in the past, there may have been like, you could have like, you know, there could have been something going on in the past where one of you was not ready for a relationship, or one of you was like, you may have offered them to go out or offered them a love or affection or attention, and they weren't interested in the past, and they wanted to sort of like be on their own here. But now they've returned, right? Because that's the story you're telling me. Like, that's what you're saying, they've now returned. So there could have been like an indecision from them in the past, because they were very independent, wanting to be single possibly. But this person has a soul contract with you. Current energy, please, Spirit. How they feel, what's happening with this person. Now you've got the Ace of Pentacles and the Magician. Wow. What else do they feel? Thank you, Matt. You are worried about this connection, but you won't be worried for too long, okay? Because with communication, and with really good communication, I'm going to say, from this person to each other, you're going to be able to sort through any issues from the past, okay, Miami? And you have the Ace of Pentacles, which in this deck does talk about like a rebirth and a growth with this egg being on the card. We've also got the Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy. Like, they want to bring something new in with you. They want to start something new. And they're excited about that. So you need to get excited too. Because I feel that like someone's felt like a bit of a bird in a cage, and that bird is being released. So this is interesting. You have the bird in the cage. I don't know whether you can see it, that bird in the cage at the bottom. And then the next card, or the card next to it, is the birds being released. So there's something here about like just like releasing some sort of emotion, definitely brilliant communication, and Spirit reminding you not to worry about this connection, okay? Future energy, potential outcome, potential movement forward. Oh, wow. This is so beautiful. So this is the World. And it's funny because you've got two snow globes. You've got one in this card, and then you've got this one. Okay. You are protected. This is the bubble of protection as well. So this relationship is protected. And there's a beautiful opportunity here. This shows Christmas on this card. Okay. So something about, you know, Christmas time, which is only like, well, it's not that far away, is it really? Just over 3 months, or around 3 months. The Empress. So this is a lot of growth here, and new opportunities in the relationship to grow this. And you have 333 here on, you know, on the table. You also have 11. They could be an Aquarius, they could be a Gemini or a Libra. There's your King of Swords. So they're writing love letters here to you. They're telling you how beautiful you are. They're telling, there's a lot of growth here in this relationship. It's really beautiful. So there's like something about around Christmas time, around the end of the year, they're telling you how much they love you. They're telling you how passionate they are about you. They're telling you how they're going to protect you. And there's 3 crowns. Again, the number 3, but 3 crowns here. So whatever you don't know now, it will come to light around the end of the year with the moon energy being here. And they will open up more about how passionate they are, you know, they are for you. And there's something significant about the end of the year, about Christmas. Jamie, post your question. And there's a beautiful Ace of Wands. Look at that card. So this is like holding on to each other. A lot of passion, a lot of growth. You could be doing something creatively together as well. But I think this is just such a beautiful reading. And Spirit's also saying, like, to make sure that you stay away from any sort of other people. Like, try and keep your relationship quite private and be, like, enjoy each other and get to know each other again. Let's have a look and see. Jamie, you are next. Kritika's a lot further down the list, Jamie. Let's pull out one more card for you, Miami. So you've got the I see clearly card. So if you don't see clearly exactly how this is moving forward right now, you will see clearly, okay? I'm willingly forgive. I breathe love into my vision and I see with compassion and understanding. So there's something also here about forgiveness. So you may be talking about with him about forgiving each other from past experience. My clear insight is reflected in my outer sight. So what you're seeing within, you're also seeing without, if that's making sense. Kritika, post your question. General reading for my current situation. I will be on only for another 10 minutes, guys. If you are here and you put your name up on the list, unfortunately, I won't be like doing the reading too much longer. Readings too much longer. I only go on 2 hours usually for those who know me. So if anyone wants to donate now, you just let me know. Okay, thank you, Miami. Kritika, I will be on tomorrow, okay, around the same time. General reading for my current situation. Okay, let's have a look at what you need to know the most. Oh no, past energy, sorry. Let's have a look at past energy. Thank you. Okay, need to know the most. This Temperance card is coming out quite a lot. Okay, so, okay, what you need to know the most. So there's some sort of like information or someone coming in towards you, someone is coming in. There's some sort of message that's happened or is happening right now. Or there's something coming in towards you that you're going to get information about. You know what? Let me restart this reading because I'm not getting that at all. This is past. All right, let's go back. This is past information that's coming towards you. That can be from about anything. It can be about a job. It can be information or communication from someone from a distant land. It could be, you know, someone that's not around your town or where you live. This could be, you know, information you've got on an email. Let's have a look and see what this is, Kritika, okay? So this is the recent past. So you've got communication or something came in the past. And it could be to do with love. Okay, there's some communication here in the past. And there will be a decision you have to make in the future. But there's an element here of really going within, because the Hermit card is here before you make this decision. Look how that card has landed. Okay, Six of Swords. So the information that came in the past gave you the clarity you needed to move forward. You may not have liked the information though. On the split we have, yeah, the Libra card in the reverse. Okay, so something you may feel was unjust, that it gave you clarity, but it still didn't feel good. I hope this is making sense. Okay, now this doesn't have to be about a relationship either. The Five of Swords. So like you didn't see eye to eye with somebody about something, like you both just had completely different thoughts or opinions about a situation, about even like a love relationship and how you should move forward or not. And ultimately had clarity in the recent past about something. Kritika, let me know if this is resonating. Present energy, you've got the Four of Pentacles. There could be something going on financially with you. You could just be not wanting to let go of a person either, or a situation. Let's see why the Four of Pentacles is here. So the Four of Pentacles is about hanging on to something too tightly. What is it that you're hanging on to? Are you hanging on to a past person or the idea of someone? Because you have the King of Wands. So there's a hanging on energy to like the past, okay? And wanting to get passionate, like there's like a need for passion. It's almost like this could be the Four of Cups energy, where it's like being disappointed in your lot at the moment, not being emotionally satisfied, not being satisfied, wanting love to come in, okay? And you're possibly feeling a little bit of like, I'm not worthy, and you know, I don't have the confidence. So you're possibly, there's a lot of Virgo energy here, so possibly like just staying at home a lot, or not going out, or like not putting yourself out there as much as you should. Future energy is the Two of Wands. There's a decision to make here. What's this about? Eight of Pentacles. What you want to put your time and energy in towards. This in this deck, this person is manipulating another person, okay? So maybe you will be faced with a challenge in the future in regards to a person, and you know, if they're manipulating you in any sort of way to get what they want, you will see this, okay? Spirit will show this to you. Just one card, please, Spirit. Future in love. Yeah, Ace of Swords. There's a lot of clarity coming in towards you. And it has a lot to do with this eclipse as well. It's almost like, yeah, you're getting very clear. You're not necessarily like making any major moves within a relationship in the near future, but you are getting clear on the sort of person you want to hang out with, or the sort of person you want to get to know. So is there a particular person, Spirit, in the near future that could be this manipulative energy? Yeah, I would avoid internet dating. I would avoid internet dating. I think there's a lot of other places you can find or meet someone, okay? Because like there's a lot of manipulation going on here. Sort of like devil energy I'm hearing, okay? So you have the Knight of Pentacles, the very strong Taurus energy. Someone who is, I'm going to say, a little bit slow coming in. Or you may get to know them as a friend first. And then Ace of Wands. So a lot of passion, a lot of, yeah. You may have to set your boundaries with this person though. I'm not picking up like hugely on love. I think if it's coming in, it's not coming in this year. I don't see it coming in. I see it coming in very, very slowly. This person is a good communicator. They're very, you know, you're very passionate about them. You have the Queen of Wands. So there's a lot of passion here. There's a child on this card. I don't know whether you've got a child or they may have a child as well. There's a protective energy here with this Ace of Wands in this deck. And the Queen of Wands. This is also a very spiritual person, and you will also use your intuition to make that decision that this person coming in is the one for you. They are coming in. They're not coming in fast, but they're coming in. Okay, Kritika. So right now you have this Strength card. What you need to know the most is to be strong. Your challenge can be like, you know, focusing on what you're looking for in your life in general. And the future energy here, or how Spirit is trying to help you, is to collaborate, to support your growth with like a group setting, a group of people, joining a group of like-minded individuals. Maybe you'll meet this person in the future, but it's not online, okay? And that's very like significant here, okay? And then you've got the Ace of Cups. So there is a promise of new love here. There's definitely a promise. All these babies. I think this is mainly about growth in this deck. Like babies. This person could be from like a distance or even a different culture to you. But you do have the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Wands. So there's a passionate new love coming in. And the Ace of Wands. Okay. But I don't think, like I said, I don't think it's like right around the corner. Okay. If I'm reading for you, you need to talk to me, guys. I'm going to take one more reading. GD, if you're there, post your question. Or I could have a break and then come back to it. I just might have to, because I've got to eat something as well. So I might, you know, if I did take a break, it might be for a little bit longer than anyone wants to wait. This Wednesday, I'll be taking my board license exams as well as inspiring mental health professional. I will be able to make it to the top 10 or pass exams. Thank you, Kritika. Okay, let's have a look at upcoming exams on Wednesday, Spirit. What does GD need to know? Yes, girl, bye. You will get your reading. You will get your reading, girl, bye. Just hang on. Knight of Cups. Sorry. The King of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles. This is really interesting. I don't know if you have like a mentor, a guide, a friend who you study with that's a masculine especially. There's something about supportive energy here from a King of Swords. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius possibly, but a King of Swords, a masculine friend possibly that's studying with you or will be studying with you or supporting in these last days before your exam. And then you've got the Ace of Pentacles. So there's some sort of something valuable being offered to you at this present moment. And you're putting a lot of study in, a lot of hard work, but that also is someone else supporting you with this, okay? So this is really, really nice. I would take this offer of support and help, and there's like a final push here. Let's have a look at how Spirit is trying to help you. You've got the Knight of Wands. This is something you're very, very passionate about. So Spirit is trying to give you that drive. The Knight of Wands is all about drive, creativity, the passion, like going at something completely full force. Queen of Pentacles, Virgo. You could be a Virgo energy. Capricorn here. And then you've got the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, which is nice. So this, like, that lack of mentality in the Five of Pentacles in the upright, like, that is leaving you. Spirit is trying to, like, take that away from you. So you don't have that, like, I can't, I won't, I shouldn't, I can't do this, I'm not good enough, all this sort of thing. Spirit is really trying to help you just really stay focused, like your eyes on the prize. So on the Queen of Pentacles in the Waite Smith deck, her eyes are super focused on that coin, right? And that coin signifies that exam, that like future career path as well. So okay, ultimate potential outcome. Spirit saying you're going to do great, okay? I know you feel like it's a tower moment, and that's the tower in this deck. So she's balancing there on a bunch of blocks. The letter N or the letter S may be significant as well. So like potential outcome is the 8 of Wands. So things moving very, very quickly for you. You being very decisive. 2 of Wands in the reverse. The Tower. Why is the Tower here for ultimate outcome? Yeah, it is time. It is time. You did this course. It is time. You did this exam. It is time. You did further your career. And we have the rebirth energy, and a certain way of thinking is ending for you, okay? And this rebirth, like you feel possibly like you're in a maze, and it's like you just need to navigate yourself out of this. You need to get this exams done, and then you can just like breathe. And you may feel like very small. You may feel like a very big fish in a very small pond right now. What else is here? Potential outcome as well. 1 or 2 cards for potential outcome. 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. So there's a letting go here. There's a releasing of any lack of mentality, especially. Or even breathing a sigh of relief, it can be. Breath work would be very good for you, I'm also hearing. And you have the Star. You will achieve your star, your goal, your dream, exactly what you want. There's a card that's fallen. I need it. There's a possible Taurus in your life as well. You could be a Taurus. You have, and this is in your outcome, right? King of Pentacles and the Star, Aquarius. And the Knight of Swords. Page of Swords, Ace of Cups. So, you know, you are going to definitely pass these exams. and any support that you can get around you. It is going to be a trying time, I heard. But the Ace of Cups is the potential outcome. The news that you will hear for did you pass or did you not is the Ace of Cups. Okay. So that's really beautiful. And you have the Star here, which is like your dreams come true, exactly what you want to bring in. 11 on the screen, 1121 on the screen. Beautiful. Okay, girl, bye, post your question. I don't know, GD. It's not being... I did get the number 10 twice, though, so it's very possible that you could be in the top 10, yes, because the number 10 came out twice. Girl, bye. Should I get this major back surgery? Spinal fusion with heart. I'm young and my chronic back pain has affected my quality of life. Oh, I'm really sorry about that, girl, bye. But I would never tell anyone, should you get the back surgery? What I'm never going to say yes or no, especially in regards to a health problem or a relationship, a marriage. You know, I'm not going to tell someone, yes, you have to leave your husband or your wife. It's not going to happen. I'm not going to do that. But what I am going to do is see what Spirit has wants you to know for your potential outcome with your back surgery if you did have it, okay? If that makes sense, which is, of course, your choice. Keep fighting, GD. You will get there, darling. Okay. Oh, potential outcome. We have the 6 of Swords. Beautiful. Now, this is, of course, your choice. Swords can also talk about surgery if we're, you know, depending obviously on the question. 6 of Swords is, it would be successful if you did have the surgery. There's something about finding the right person, the right, obviously, practitioner as well. You have the Queen of Wands. This could be your energy. There could be, like, there's something possibly here about you wanting to have children in the future. There's also possibly mother energy here and a lot of support around you. You could have your own child. I don't know if you do or not. The Queen of Wands is also the most spiritual card in the deck, right? So obviously to pray on this and ask to give you signs. The Ace of Wands means that it would give you a new lease of life if you did do it. There's a mother energy here, I feel, around you as well. It would lift a heavy burden for you, 10 of Wands. It would put like, it would allow you to be more active, I'm hearing as well. There is an element of fear or resistance for whatever reason. Yeah, you need to, like, the Seven of Swords in the reverse is needing to be very open, getting all the information that you need to get and gather, needing to trust more, trust in spirit, that, you know, especially with the Queen of Wands being there, that, you know, you will be, and trusting yourself, like, to make the decision or not to have this done. It does look like it would be very successful if you did, though, right? And you've got the Ten of Pentacles, which is probably one of the best cards in the deck. So Spirit is trying to help you trust yourself more and let go of any limiting beliefs with the Seven of Swords in the reverse. There is the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. There's a new lease of life here. It's about, like, if you've been wanting, for example, to do anything with your life and it's been holding you back, Spirit is saying, they're wanting a promise from you, they said, which is very unusual. They haven't said that to me before. 1221. They want you to, on the screen, they want you to mirror what your thoughts are. And they want a promise from you that if you do this, that you will act on all the dreams that you have. Okay. And not, like, procrastinate or think that you can't do them once you've obviously recovered. So if you choose to do this, you're going to be able to manifest anything. Look at that, the Magician card. Okay, so yeah, that is your decision. I just wanted to say discovery. There's a lot of discovery coming in if you do this. Okay, it's going to completely give you a new, like, complete 360 in your life. But of course, it's your decision. Right? R. Lopez, post your question. R. Lopez, post your question, lovely. Okay, let me just pull another card for you, girl. Bye. Shivani, I'm going through the list. I'm doing the best I can. I've been on here 2 hours and 20 minutes, though, so I won't be on here too much longer. Okay, one card for you, girl. Bye, before we go. And I think because we have R. Lopez next, my home is a peaceful haven. Isn't that a cute card? My home is a peaceful haven. I bless my home with love. I put love into every corner and my home lovingly responds with warmth and comfort. I'm at peace. So there's something about gratitude in your family, your situation within your environment, your home, and that was your reading. Raymond was supposed to come over. Has he changed his mind? Oh, or why did he change his mind? Shivani, please don't put questions in the feed. I will be leaving soon. You can catch me tomorrow on live. All right. Okay, R. Lopez. So was he supposed to come over and didn't, R. Lopez? Let's have a look and see his current intention or feelings towards you. Okay. Yeah, twin soul. Okay, but R. Lopez did donate. Okay. So his current feelings towards you, you've got the Five of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles. It could have been something to do with his work, okay? Or like he needed to be at work, or like there was nothing like major about you. He could be lacking some sort of self-confidence at this point as well. And is unsure whether he wants to work on the relationship. And then we have the Judgment card, which is about getting out of something, or seeing the light, or having a rebirth, or like an awakening about your relationship with with him. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles, which is Virgo energy. And I'm just going to say again, don't go manifesting or trying to manifest at this time, guys. I know it's a new moon, but it's an eclipse in Virgo, and it's not a good idea. Because it is in Virgo, what is a good idea is to be in hermit mode. Focus on yourself, journal, pray, ask for your angels to protect you and guide you. And if you want to bring anything in, or you think, well, it is a new moon, and yeah, just pray for love and peace into your life, okay? So you have Virgo energy here. It is a feminine energy. This could be you. You have the Lovers. There's something about his lack of self-confidence or self-worth that is making him rethink, and he's focusing possibly on his work, and he's like, he feels like possibly like he's too good for you. Or there's a fear within him here, but like he sees you as beautiful, and just like a really strong connection, this very strong connection with the Lovers energy being here. But there's like a fear here that's attached to him. Like there's definitely a lot of child issues here that he's had to deal with, or he's going through a period of healing. You got 8-8 for him. And he will get through this healing and rebirth, but I wouldn't put too much emphasis. You've got 8-8-8. Actually, 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords, 8 of Cups. So I think how he feels about you is that he really feels a strong connection. I think he's going through something in regards to healing. I think he is trying to feel better about himself and his self-worth as well. And I think you guys will get together, okay, and will move forward in some capacity. He will reach out to you. There could be a dog in your environment as well. I'm just seeing a dog here. It's a slow-moving energy. I don't know if he's a Taurus, but there's like a very slow-moving energy. He's not very open with his emotions. And that it's undecided whether it will go forward as a relationship. It depends upon whether he wants to do the work on himself. There is communication, though, coming in from him that's going to change a lot of things. And a possible halt in the relationship. So I'm not seeing it going forward really fast, right? But you know, if you do have animals as well, be around pets right now. Like, you get a lot of comfort, and you can give them a lot of comfort, because animals also go through things, and I think we forget sometimes that animals do have feelings, and trees have feelings, and whatever. There's something about you really needing to connect with nature and your animals, okay? I do feel a period of time where something could happen where you need to set a boundary. And yeah, let's have a look at that. Let's have a look at like you and him together, because I don't see it massively in the future. All right, show me, Spirit, ultimate outcome for this relationship with R. Lopez and her love interest. So you have the Knight of Wands. So this is someone coming in passionately, being very romantic. High Priestess, Pisces. So you have Sagittarius, Pisces. It's really time to get in touch with your higher self here. And as I said that, the Hierophant turned around, okay, to get really clear what you want out of a relationship, okay? Ultimate outcome, though, you will know, you will be able to use your intuition to know whether when this person comes in, they just want a roll in the hay or they want commitment. So right now, you will be trying to figure that out in the future. Do they want commitment, or do they just want to, are they this in and out, like friend, relationship in my life? And that is going to be the battle, the commitment. I don't feel that they want to commit right now. I feel that they want to just have fun and enjoy themselves. So you're going to have to use your intuition when those signs and synchronicities come up with them to make a decision whether you want a player. Well, I'm not saying that they're going to be a player, like, but they're playing with your emotions possibly. This is difficult for you, okay? And maybe force you to move on, okay? So the ultimate outcome is in your hands. If you want to accept them as not committing and just see how it goes, then that's entirely up to you, okay? But you're going to have like a little bit of a, it's going to be a bit difficult for you to make that decision, okay? Let me just pull a card or two from this deck and then see what else we have. Twin Soul, if you're there, post your question. I deserve the best. Yes, you do, R. Lopez. There's something about here, you also needing to like look at your self-worth and say, do I deserve someone who's not texting me, who doesn't turn up when they say they will? I accept the best now. I deserve the best and I accept the best. This is an affirmation. I am mentally and emotionally equipped to enjoy a prosperous and loving life and relationship. It is my birthright to deserve all good. I claim good. So, you know, it's about like what you will and what you will not put up with, okay? Twin Soul, post your question. Twin Soul, post your question. May I please receive general anything Spirit wants me to know? Okay, let's have a look and see. With that sort of question, I'm going to use this deck. Let's have a look at past, present, future energy, and then what you need to know, your challenge, etc. So past energy, present, future, no way. This is, I'm going to pull more cards on these because there's a lot going on here. Okay. First of all, I just want to say you are like so super spiritual and so connected, and you are going through and have been going through an ascension, a spiritual awakening for quite a while now. You're very aware of it. You acknowledge it. You have a lot of trust in your spirit team. You need to start communicating more with spirit because you have a gift. When the cards come out like this, this is telling me, you, first of all, I want to say you're an empath. You have a spiritual gift that you're either not using or you need to cultivate, Twin Soul, because the third eye card, the spiritual strength card, and the throat chakra card. Now, obviously, the throat chakra is about communication, and the third eye is also about communicating with spirit at a higher level, from, you know, to your higher self, meeting your spirit guides. And you have spiritual strength. Spirit is really trying to get your attention. And even though you may still meditate and you may pray and you may like get in touch with spirit anyway, on a daily basis, spirit's saying it's not enough. Okay, because there's something about not just helping yourself but giving others spiritual strength here. Okay, so this is a very big message for you. Show me this third eye chakra. The third eye is about communicating with your higher self. Your crown chakra is about communicating with your spirit guides. Okay, so you need to communicate more with your higher self. And I explain this like you need to be the caretaker of your human self. So when your human self is using its ego to want what we want, and we all have ego, to use your higher self more to make the decision it needs to make. Okay. And then you have the Three of Cups. So they want you to know that they're celebrating you, and that there is a lot of excitement and celebration coming in towards you. You can allow this. You can bring this in towards yourself even more than you are this now. And there's something about you really supporting others here, because the threes are all about groups and soul contracts, and they're all about communicating and supporting other people. And the Three of Cups here, there's like Spirit wants to celebrate you, or to celebrate the fact that you are, you to celebrate it and to acknowledge that you are spiritual, and to really like focus on your spirituality right now in support of others. Why is the Spiritual Strength card here? The Six of Wands. So the Six of Wands is victory, it's success, it's accolades, it's reward and recognition. And there's something here like they want to reward you for all you have given. I feel that you have gone through a lot in your life, but you've also given a lot to other people, where at the detriment or even sacrifice to yourself, right? So Spirit is saying that, you know, they are going to reward you. You need to ask Spirit about a particular something right now, okay? I don't know what it is, but I think you know what it is. I think it's something that you really want to bring in towards yourself. It could be a new love, it could be a job, it could be a different environment, it could be a business opportunity, but there's something that you really want right now. And Spirit's saying you have to communicate with us to request it, to ask for what it is you want, okay? And then we have the Emperor, Aries energy, okay? So this is like getting very serious and disciplined, and it's also father energy. I mean, it could be literally needing to communicate with your father, whether he's passed or whether he's still alive on this earth. So you have the Emperor. So this Emperor energy, going back and forward with the rocking horse being here in regards to communication, but not being really stable in what that means for you. That could be past energy. So getting really serious about like what this is for you, and being very clear to Spirit about what that is. This is the card, yeah. There is some work to be done. I think you've already done a lot of work. I think you've done a lot of healing work. I think you've done a lot of work on yourself. I think you're very and just very aware and very knowledgeable on exactly like what you want, how to manifest. I don't think you need like training in that, but at all. I think you could like teach others actually. But there's something here about like needing to keep positive in your mind, because your mental, that mind, that human ego within our minds always comes in. Our mind is our worst enemy or our best friend. So if I could say to work on anything, it definitely would be that. And then you have the King of Pentacles, but I feel it's this you, this Taurus energy, Virgo or Capricorn. So this is you being very determined. You taking something by the horns with that bull energy being there and just like going for it, okay? And it's got a lot to do with spiritual stuff, okay? A lot to do with spirituality. And then you have the Fool, so double Aries here as well. So you're starting some sort of new beginning here in something. What is this new beginning? Show me what this new beginning... I think you're dreaming something into being right now. I don't think you're acting on it. The Fool doesn't act on something or jump off that cliff. That's not what the Fool card means. He's a dreamer. It's like the landscape is clean. The sheet is a fresh sheet of paper. You have the pen. You haven't even wrote one word on that piece of paper yet, but you're preparing. It's the you know, the Fool is the preparation. And the Moon. So you are being asked to use this eclipse energy to look at your shadow side, to journal, okay? Don't manifest, don't do anything like that, okay? Just dream, put your emotions on paper. I'm hearing right now, this is sort of like the start of whatever this new thing is. You've got the Wheel of Fortune here. And you've got the Hanged Man, which is very much about being in two minds here about how to go forward, but taking your time and being very aware that you need to take your time. And there's the Ace of Cups, because you will get exactly what you want and you will create something you're going to love. And the Wheel of Fortune is here. It's going to be like a complete turning, a beautiful turn of brand new events, but it's not the time just yet, okay? Because we've got the Hanged Man here and this shadow work that needs to be done, but in a positive way. I don't feel it's like you need to look at your shadow self and you need to heal, and we all need to heal, but this is about like the strong acknowledgement and awareness of your spirituality, okay? And like really looking at your emotions right now maybe, and communicating those with yourself, writing them down. I feel a certain way about this person. I'm getting chills as well. You definitely have a lot of spirit around you right now, or always, but like you have, there's a female energy as well, like an older person who's around you. I'm also like hearing a name beginning with S, but I can't quite get it, like Sadie or Shelley, or there's something like, might be quite an old-fashioned name as well. So I'm just picking someone up around you because I'm getting very cold, so I've got like spirit around me right now. The candle's going a bit crazy too. You can't probably see it, but it's the flames going a bit nuts. Okay, Marissa, post your question and then we will end today's reading. I am getting to the end. I think it's like 2.5 hours, but I've been happy. I've come back online. I've not been like unwell or anything. I've just been traveling, and I came to the UK on Wednesday. It's been really surreal. It's quite a lot, and it's just hitting me now that it actually what is like quite an emotional time. And I'm learning a lot about why I came here at this particular time. And it's also, on top of that, I had jet lag, and there's been a couple of issues with my mother, so like, and our communication. So I've just got to be like really patient with her and just kind. And like kindness, like, yeah, we can be kind to people, but when people are a little bit belligerent or what do you call it, very like dogmented in their way of thinking, it's very, very hard. Okay. Okay, Marissa, who is Marcus to you? Thank you, honey, I appreciate that, and I will be on tomorrow. Thank you, twin soul. Okay, I will be on tomorrow about the same time, so it's been a really good live. Another guy I've been seeing. Ooh, how does Marcus feel about me? This is the last reading for today. Let's see Marcus's energy over here, Spirit, and then we'll get Marissa's energy in regards to Marissa. Quite a lot of cards coming out for him. A lot of cards coming out for him. Okay. So we have Sagittarius energy here. He is definitely undecided. There's an indecision energy here. But let me just like, yeah, an 8-8. Okay. Right, this goes a lot deeper than you, Marissa, but I do feel like there is, in the past, a lot of mistrust of people, of situations, in relationships possibly, where he's been very kind and people have been manipulative and taken advantage of him. So in regards to you, I think that he wants to cultivate and grow it, but he has to do some sort of healing, because whatever soulmate person he came across in the past could have been very manipulative. Okay, there could have also been a lot of conflict or difficulty with communication, and he has a lot of healing to do. Okay, so it's not necessarily what he thinks about you, but like it's like part of his process of his healing journey because of past situations with this deceit, dishonesty, possible cheating, like with a different person, not with you, right? So he may find that he's quite clingy or needy in relationships when he meets someone, because he doesn't want them to leave, so he wants to pay them attention. Okay, I hope this is making sense. How does he feel about you though? Because that's not really showing me how he feels about you. I'm getting a lot of energy. Okay. So Knight of Swords. So he wants to come and communicate with you. I feel that he's a very good communicator, but he possibly wants to communicate like what this pain, what this happened in the past. Okay, he wants to tell you, like he wants to completely open up and say, sometimes I am clingy or I'm needy, but it's because of A, B, and C. It's because of this particular person. But it's not showing me what he feels about you. It's showing me what he wants to tell you, that, right? What does he feel about you then? What does he feel about Marissa? Four of Swords in the reverse. So he wants things to move forward. He sees you as like being like having a lot of growth with, like that you can really, you know, what he needs to realize is that you've been offered to him from the universe, but I don't think he realizes that. Okay, so if he came to you and said, like, I've been through a lot of betrayal and cheating in the past with females or whatever, and like, and then you can say, you don't have to fit into that mold in your mind anymore. Like, you can break free of that, and I can help you do that. So it's that type of energy. This is really unusual because it's not like showing me how he feels about you, although I do feel that you or him need to set some boundaries, right? Seven of Wands. I do feel this like boundary setting. Maybe he didn't set boundaries in a past relationship and let things happen that shouldn't have happened, but he let it also happen, if that makes sense. What does he feel about Marissa though, Spirit? You're not showing me. Three of Pentacles. So he has a soul contract with you. I don't think he realizes that yet though. And he will move forward with you. So we have 333. You could have been seeing 333. But because there's some sort of mental block here with past situations, he's finding it very hard to break through that. Okay. It's not showing me what he feels about you then. Like, what does he feel about Marissa, Spirit? I need you to show me clearly what he feels about her. Right, there's that Ace of Pentacles again. So he wants to offer you the world. Oh, it's coming through now. He wants to offer you. There's a lack of self-confidence because of past situations. He wants to come in and express that he wants to grow something with you. But so if he's quiet or reserved or pensive, or he's not being very open emotionally, it doesn't mean to say that he doesn't want to. Okay. All right. And then, but there's this block here. So there's like Two of Swords again. Like he feels like he's, like if he does or says the wrong thing, you could run. So he finds it very hard to focus, but he wants to be focused, and he is focused on you, and he sees the potential growth, but he mentally is going through all this struggle in his mind with healing. I mean, you can help him, but yeah, you can help him. And you got the Eight of Swords in the reverse, which is get out of this lack of mindset. And you can support him with this. Yeah, and you can help him break free of any past toxic relationship issues. But do you want to be there to heal someone else? That's the question you've got to ask yourself, Marissa. He's very attracted to you. He has a very strong connection with you. He knows this. And he manifested you into his life, probably subconsciously, because I don't feel that he knows how to get out of this lack of mindset. And if he's spiritual awakening, he'd be aware of what he needs to do. So there's something about him like not being as spiritual as you, and you needing to possibly, be a supporter of his healing, growth, and almost like facilitate it in some sort of way. I hope this is making sense, because it's a different sort of reading. You could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. I feel he is attracted. I feel that he wants to come in. I think he's got a lot of healing to do from a past contract that with someone that was broken or ended. Okay. And then you've got the Lovers in the reverse. So there's something here about possibly he you know what, he possibly needs a friend more than anything else right now, this person, because there's like a loss here as well. The Three of Pentacles in the reverse, loss of something or someone he loved That could be his mother, because you just spoke to me about that too. But there is a lot of like celebration with this person in the future. All right. Things are going to change quite dramatically in a really, really good way, where you're more on the same page. But there's something about needing to be a friend right now. All right. To him, and then like love or relationship could come in the future. That was your readings today, guys. I know we've got 12 people still online. I appreciate you all being here, but I've been on for 2.5 hours, and 2 hours 45 now. I really need to go, and I will see you all tomorrow around the same time. It's been a really nice live, and I hope that you got the messages you needed to. Thank you, Jamie, for being here and supporting me as always, and I will see everybody tomorrow. Bye.